Boom, doom, doom. Boom, doom, doom. Boom, doom. Ah, man. Let me stop, man. I was watching Kid and Play video earlier. I'm getting funky. They was kicking that shit. Doom, doom, doom. Y'all come on in here. Bear witness to the greatest. Boom. Subscribe as y'all come on in here. Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There we go. BK Crypto, what's up? Rochester. We got more. I got more for y'all. Y'all just get ready. Boom, boom, boom. AP, what's good, pimp? Oh, these carrots are divine. You get a dozen for a dime. It's magic. Y'all come on in here, man. Watch the magic show. I was just watching your other live and I had to get more fresh content. What's good with you? I got it for you. I do. Rochester, what up? Saladin, Norfolk, just asking. I know you don't watch a lot of content, but there's anybody on the rise that you could say are doing their thing in your space. What you mean on a content creator? That's you mean? Or a rapper? Because you're talking about rappers and shit, all you gotta do is just go to the channel. I got all the niggas from the underground, man, all the guys on the rise. South London. Boom, boom. Somebody is over there. Damn, somebody is going over there for something. I told them. South London, man, Brixton. Make sure you're over there. Somebody doing a European tour. Oh, the Mussolini and Ninth Wonder touring Europe. Moose, South London, Minnesota in the building. Let's get to it. Y'all share this live as y'all come in here. Y'all know how to. Notifications can be when I'm involved. He said, man, get into the discussion. All right. We busted him. We busted him. Didn't we bust him? Didn't we bust him? Didn't we bust this nigga stealing? We busted him, right? I tell you something that happened today that further solidifies me busting his motherfucking ass, right? When you open up your YouTube account on your phone or on your laptop, it says your history, your YouTube history. I didn't know that. YouTube keeps track of history. All of the shit that you watched, it's right there on your YouTube profile. You can go back and check your history. I never paid any attention to this, but today it stood out right there in front of me. YouTube history. And you see it. You see it. You see 4 videos in a row that I watched concerning this kid from they said he's from Augusta, Georgia. I watched 4 different videos. I watched a short 3 times. It says how many times that I watched the short. I watched the short 3 times. Within 30 minutes of me watching this shit, here come Al Profit, and I happen to watch his. That is also in my history at the end. So you can look at the order that shit was uploaded in the order that I watched it. Flat out busted. Flat out busted. What do y'all have to say about this? This is somebody who runs around professing to be one of the top guys when it comes to this content shit. I assumed him to be one of the top guys too. I used to deal with it. I didn't know that he was a thief. I didn't know that he was a thief. I didn't know that he was a thief. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's a terrible, unkind thing to do, to visit somebody's channel and not leave a comment, but to try to steal the whole topic, the whole subject, but to steal it. He stole that shit. And I found the channel. If you follow me, make sure you go to my YouTube community and you'll see my community posts. He stole that shit. He did. And tried to make it like it was his own. He wouldn't. I appreciate your super chat, Jihad. He wouldn't Give credit to the platform. I just was involved with a story, right? It started on DVD Era TV. Shout out to DVD Era. It started on DVD Era TV. It was HB from Queensbridge, right? It started there. He the first person that broke the story. During the course of this, somebody from Queensbridge contacted me and said, we need you to interject. At which point I interjected, and I made it a big point of telling everybody, shout out to DVD Era TV. This is his story. This shit popped off over there. I said that during my interview with Love, and I said that during my interview with HB, giving rightful credit to the person that sparked this shit, right? This motherfucker right here stealing from people and trying to act as if it's his own. This is on top of spending the last 5-10 years repackaging the same Detroit Rolling DVD over and over and over. And while this happened, someone in my comments happened to come in and tell me that right now he's beefing with Nate Boone Craft. He stole some pictures from Nate Boone Craft. Nate Boone Craft is somebody who was doing interviews with him. Nate Boone Craft was from the Best Friends. His brother was killed by Terrence Boogaloo Brown, I believe, from the Best Friends. And he got crime scene photos of his brother being murdered. I mean, of his brother at the murder scene or whatever, right? He shared these pictures with Al Profit, told him, keep this between us. You know what Al did? He posted them shits. I'm starting to learn a lot about Al. He got zero respect for niggas, period. Yeah. Boom, boom. Who was that? Everything Suede. Copping more nits. Raheem, I appreciate you. You should. They dope. That was real tacky if you ask me. Straight dirtbag move. I like the fact that he left enough evidence for us to bust him immediately. I went to the guy's channel who covered that story, and I told him, I said, yo, man, Al Prophet just stole this topic. You should go check it out and shit. He stole this shit without a conscience. Yeah, he said he dead wrong if he really did that. He did do it. He did. Yeah, if he a junkie, junkies are prone to having a pilfering mentality, respectfully. He definitely, he stole that shit with no conscience, man. No professional respect or nothing. Nothing. Terrible. And again, he doesn't even give any credit to the person who actually went and did the did the research. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even acknowledge them. Let me tell you something, right? Me and Pop a lot, we got somewhat of a similar skill set. We cover some of the same types of content. Before I start going buck wild with the sports and all of that shit. Let's say we was covering gangster stories and shit, right? During dialogue with Pop a lot, he'll give me a story. He'll say, yo, have you seen the story about such and such? You need to fuck with that. Go do the research on that and fuck with that. And I'll tell him, yo, you ever heard of the Briley brothers? The Briley brothers is from Virginia. Go look them niggas up. Do a story on them. Or I'll tell Big City Crime TV, another one of my associates, yo, go do a story on Doris Payne. Doris Payne was a black jewelry thief. You feel me? We trading ideas and shit, doing this shit ethically. And here you got this motherfucking vulture. You give true definition to the word and the phrase culture vulture. Here come this motherfucking vulture stealing. Let me help you up out of here. I want to, let me reintroduce myself to y'all, right? I'm not about to be doing this silly shit with y'all in this chat no more. That shit's over with. That's pre-cream Gully TV. That shit over with. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas lucky to even be talking to me right now. You come in this motherfucking chat, you ain't got no sense, you gonna get up out of here expeditiously. I ain't gonna raise my voice, ain't gonna raise my blood. I'm gonna raise my hand and zap your ass the fuck up out of here and shit. He said, the brothers from my hood I seen somebody say that the young man probably was kind of like flip flopping in the gang culture, and that's why they jumped on him like that. But whatever the case, is somebody's story. In regards to that story, I forget this nigga last name. I think his name was Corey something. People seen that story and felt sorry for him. I felt sorry for him too and shit. Looked like they was dogging him out. You just don't think that a person black should be treated like that at the hands of other blacks, considering the shit that we went through, right? You see it and you see the story and shit, and then they tell you what he was in jail for. Then they tell you what he was in jail for. When you see the story, when you see him being victimized and shit like that, you immediately feel sorry for him. You immediately feel sorry for him. But you're not saying to yourself, what did he do to get in jail? Did he victimize someone? He did victimize someone. He did. So the guy that we seen with the dog collar on and shit, the GDs had him, that wasn't a regular person. That was a jacker. He was a jacker. He was a robber. And he ended up, when this shit was over with, he ended up robbing some more and killing a motherfucker and shit. So, the empathy thing, we probably can't have a lot of empathy for him because he's a part of the noise. You know what I'm saying? But we caught your ass still in that nigga's story. We did. Ghostface Killer said it. You niggas using your lines all ahead of time before you get a chance to shine on your own shit. Did he do a better deep dive into the content? If so, that's better for the consumer. I didn't watch that shit. All I seen was the thumbnail. I didn't watch it. The guy that did it originally, he covered that shit correctly. He put out a dope piece. I gave y'all the name of it. It's a short. He actually stole a short. He didn't think that nobody would notice it because it's a short. You stole that shit. He said, caught pink-handed. He shot his career in the foot with that. I'm glad that everybody's seen it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that he chose not to offer explanation. That's when you know you got a motherfucker dead wrong, when they don't say nothing. He said, what's the name of the original guy? You gotta look in my comments, man, under the original video when I announced that he was stealing. They put the name in there. It's actually 2 channels that he stole from. Yeah. He said, oh, I did notice that. Stole it. Rest in peace to SpongeBob. I'm glad you mentioned that. SpongeBob from DC was a basketball player, a street ball player. Andrew Washington was his name. He was killed in his car by somebody. I guess maybe they was acquaintances or something like that. But he was killed by this motherfucker, man. And it just turned my stomach the way that it happened and shit. You would think he would have got more reverence, being that he was a standout athlete, well known in the DMV and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be holding their contempt for you and just be around you, and then it'll come out in a deadly way. That's fucked up. Keep your eyes open, man. Your ears open and shit, man. He said, imitation is flattery. Nah, that's stealing. Firm Hand Channel. Video came out 12 days ago with 90,000 views. He stole that shit. Thank you, Southward Breezy. Somebody needs to check him for what he said about Takeoff. He's a dope fiend, man. Dope fiend. You don't never know what to expect from him. Imitation is the laziest form of theft. Team Homie, what up? Make sure that y'all go to Tubi and look at the dazzling performance I put on in that movie Cream. That's my movie. I told y'all last year that I was in a movie. If I'm in front of the camera more than 5 minutes, it becomes mine. Make sure y'all go watch my movie. It's called Cream. When you go type it in, C space R space E space A space M. You got to put spaces between the letters. Go check that out, man. Part 2 on the way. Boom, boom, boom. Just a little polo, my nigga. He said, not Al Profit. He can't be trusted. He can't be trusted. One of the things about being in this position is that y'all come to follow us and like exactly what we do because of the skill set displayed and shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to put out a dope story, you got to do some research and a lot of reading and shit like that. He feels that he'll let somebody else do the research and the reading, and he just steal the shit. He'll feel like he could just steal the shit. Yeah. Is Cream a good movie? It is. It is. I'm not gonna sit here and hype it up for y'all, man, because I wasn't no Tubi consumer. I wasn't. I wasn't a person that was tuning in to Tubi. For some reason, all the movies looked the same to me and shit, and a lot of them had the same characters. So nah, I don't watch that shit a whole lot. But the offering that we put out, the shit that we put out, fire. And he got the results. 1.5 million views over the weekend and shit. 1.5 in 2 days. That's Saturday and Sunday. 1.5 million. That's the Dribble Nation watching that movie. I appreciate y'all, man. Let them know. Jihad, thank you. Stephen Thompson, I saw the movie. Great work you displayed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Cream busting out my socks. I just started the movie, man. Make sure you watch it twice. It's a really good one. Al Profit been stealing from the Memphis bloggers and out of Memphis. He's been stealing from Real Talk with Tamara and from Play CO. He said, I never understood why you dealt with him to begin with. I thought that he had some type of connections to Hollywood that I wouldn't have access to at the time and shit. I thought Al specialized in Detroit, Michigan, old street shit. I seen him talk about other topics. He's a parasite. Whatever he can steal, he gonna steal it. And now we know that. He said, co-star had the fatty. You know, I didn't notice that. I wore Deodorants all through that movie. I did. Except for the scene when I got the dog. I own Versace sneaks. St. Louis. I'm about to go do my homework on this one, because stealing is stealing. If it's breaking news, it's different, but you can't steal somebody else's work that they dug in the crates for. Yeah. He thought it was going to go under the radar because his channel big, and this person that he stole it from, they not really popping, but I seen it in the YouTube shorts. That's where he stole it from. Y'all could tag him in this live stream and shit. Tell him we acknowledging his greatness. He's a great thief. Great thief. The channel that put that story out with the kid in jail on a dog leash is called Firm Hand. My man said, you can still work, but give credit where it's due. Give credit where it's due. It ain't okay to steal. It's not. Lose your reputation doing shit like that. Shout out to Pop a Lot and everybody doing original content. Timbo, Info Minds, I see you back around and shit. Keep up the good work. Shout out to everybody putting out originals. You got any more Scoon footage? Nope. But after the trial, he gonna be right here. He gonna be right here. I'm glad you said that. That Jam Master Jay murder case is very, very fucking messy. Them was some rotten niggas. I hope them niggas get forever. They saying the dude that killed Jam Master Jay, he might have killed somebody else that's high profile from Queens. Little nigga was a head buster. Forgive me, but I'm old school. There should be repercussions when you steal somebody's property or idea. You get punched in your face in person. These niggas are stealing from the confines of their home. Somebody else stole something from me, but I'm gonna let it go. Somebody stole a campaign that I started on Instagram about Albie Al, and it wasn't about Albie Al. It was just this train of thought. Somebody synced my argument, my angle on that, and went and made a video. I seen you too, you stealing motherfucker. I seen you too. Ooh, you niggas getting desperate. Man, y'all better find a window to jump out of. Niggas getting desperate. These niggas is stealing, yo. Yeah. Matavelli Beats. Pillmatic on the way, man. I got a special feature for Pillmatic that I'm trying to secure, and I'm going to find out the accuracy of it this week. And then we're going to drop the single and get on with it and shit. He said, just like the drug dealer sneakers joint. Yeah. Al and Cavario talking was like watching two birds in the sky. Stop watching a lot of channels. I'd rather wait. Thank you, Pee Wee. How's your day been? Busy. I'm tired. I still managed to go to the gym. In between this, I've been up real early. I had a dental appointment this morning. Got there, found out it wasn't until tomorrow and shit. So yeah, the dentist had me so scared, man. I was ready to get it over with. I showed up. They like, what you doing here? What you think about the Killer Mike album? I heard great things about it. I'm a Killer Mike supporter and shit. I like some of the things that he stand for. Pro-black than a motherfucker. Intelligent. He said, is Rochester still brewing? Yeah. We gonna have somebody else from The Rock on here Friday. I ain't gonna tell you who it is and shit. It's gonna be big. It is. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Frankie. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitter at Gully TV 1. Make sure y'all go run up the numbers on that movie, man. I was talking to the director earlier. That's Luke Steffen. We was on here earlier. And they attribute this movie's success to a lot of different things. But we all know the truth. We all know who y'all came to see. We all know that. Motherfucker should just say it. He said this is his most viewed film ever. Those are the dribblers. The nationwide dribble. That's who tuned in. That's who those millions are. My man said, listen to this, y'all. Family, please help. I've been stranded with my 3-year-old daughter for hours. Don't zap him. You stranded with your 3-year-old daughter, but you on Gully TV live stream, huh? You could have called anybody in the world with that Wi-Fi, but you on here. Buy a PA net while you here, so next time you stranded in the cold, man, your head be warm. Hey, yo, there's no need to panic. Go to the website now, since you still got Wi-Fi. Go to the website and order you some knittage, my niggas, so y'all be warm. Hold on. I got something for the 3-year-old too. Hold on. Knittage. We got juniors. Word up. He said, could have called 911, but you on live. He said, for real, somebody help us. You came to the wrong place, man. This ain't social services and shit, man. You better hit 911. He said he was stranded last month. That sound like a scheme team hustle. Scheme. I need you to get off YouTube, man, till you get your dribble right, my nigga. Straight up, man. You had me feeling away the other day looking at you, man, in that plastic shop. You did, man. Like, that ain't nobody business, my nigga. You getting on live at the plastic shop trying to get sympathy and shit, man, for doing something that you're supposed to be doing and shit. You're supposed to be working, my nigga. You're supposed to be working. Donations was not supposed to get you off the hook, my nigga. Straight up. He said that probably is scheme. He said Donovan Mitchell is the NBA MVP. NBA, man, I don't know. I don't know what to think about professional sports right now and shit, man. There's so much questionable shit be going on. Do y'all really think sports be rigged and shit? Huh? P Gunner, you can get one. P Gunner, you can get one. You can. That go for all the super chatters. Exercise your right to be seen right now. He says scheme team happy with making $30 a day a true bum. He just got to raise. He got to raise the score, man. He got to up the score. He said all of that shit looking like WWE now. Did you see the Hernandez Govan interview? No, I didn't watch it yet, but I thought it was very interesting that he was doing a YouTube video. I did. What SpongeBob played for the University of Delaware. I never met him in person. I met him on social media and shit, but I know that he was very, very much respected. He was a big ass guard. Washington, D.C. got these big ass muscular superhero sized guards and shit, man. Like Baby Shaq and David Hawkins and his brother SpongeBob, who just passed away. Real big guard and shit. Respected in in the street ball world and shit. Put in a lot of work, man. Put in a lot of work, and he should have just been that shit was handled incorrectly. I don't know what caused it. Somebody said he punched a nigga in the face. I don't know. Somebody in my comments said he punched a nigga in the face. I don't know. But if a nigga that size punch you in your face, it might go to the next level. I'm from Newark. They got 3 dudes for killing the E-Man. One of them was related to him. I didn't understand it. What's your thoughts on the dirty section of YouTube? That shit is over with. Don't you know that everybody that was a part of that shit fell off? Play point guard. I could play the 2 too. It don't even matter. I boogie, my nigga. Same with football. Both sides of the ball, offense or defense. Well, you better than Bronny James. Them niggas ain't no good. I ain't gonna get on here and act like them niggas is talented or nothing. Them just LeBron's kids. But nah, the one don't even average double figures in college. He ain't going no motherfucking where. If he go to the NBA, then you know that it's really a business. He said there's too much money involved not to be rigged. Good evening, everybody. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Gully TV 1 and on Instagram. I used to be rolling at you clowning that dude from New Jersey. I'm glad all them niggas fell off. Hey, yo! The last one is Hacky Raw in that basement. Last one is Hacky Raw. 3 or 4 inches from the furnace. Hey, yo! Hack, you ain't been doing. Hey, Hack, man, you been ice cold, man. Zero impact, man. You gotta up your investigations, man. Straight up. I used to pass that masjid all the time. Shit always looked shiesty over there. That's the masjid that the alleged killers of Malcolm X came from. Why Kevin Durant has never competed in a slam dunk contest. Probably because he ain't no good dunker or like that. The nigga's 7 foot. Don't nobody want to see no 7 foot motherfucker dunk. They don't. Hacky Raw. Al Profit is gonna do the same movie you were in. Hey man, I'm already home. I'm a part of the Screen Actors Guild. I'm already home. I ain't tripping off these petty niggas. These niggas is finito. Yo. I remember that's why it was so dope when you covered that location. I got approached that day. Make sure you go look at the video that I did at the Masjid in New Jersey. Do you think they starting to overrate Kobe at this point? They've been overrating Kobe. I'm a Laker fan. I'm a Laker fan, devoutly. People try to downplay that team that Kobe won that championship with Gasol and all of them niggas. That was a good team, yo. That was a good team, yo. They need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Laker fan. Like, the last 5 years of Kobe career, I couldn't even stand to watch them niggas. We was terrible. He was always hurt, and we was getting bombed. So, I don't know, you know how they treat niggas when people pass away. He was good. He was good. He was like that. He's from Pennsylvania. You could shoot, all of that. The killer shit, let his nuts hang, all of that. But they be going too far with it. He's not better than LeBron James. He said that was a low-key super team. Yeah, they had some dogs on that team. They tried to act like he was by himself. I used to be SAG in Hollywood, 1993 to 2003. I don't know what's going on with Math Hoffa Pimp. Kobe got 5 rings. He should. He's from the most decorated franchise in NBA history. He is a Laker. But, come on, man. Shador for Heisman. Them niggas need to win 10 games. Let's do that first. He said LeBron and Shaq and Jordan combined, basically. He said he better than LeBron, but not Mike. Listen, you just got 20 years out of him. If you invested, basketball is a business, investment for some guys, the owners and shit. Even though LeBron played for different franchises, he put in 20 years in the league, 20 good fucking years and shit. Kobe only played like 12, I believe, or something like that. What you think about SGA? He's a disrespectful young nigga. He nice, and he was talking that shit, and LeBron put 40 points on him. LeBron put 40 points on his young ass. He said, stop it, Gully. Kobe is better than LeBron. You got to ask somebody who got to defend them niggas. Who's the problem? They gonna tell you, LeBron is the fucking problem, man. This nigga's... Listen to this. I didn't see it myself. I didn't see Raja Bell as a problem for Kobe. And people try to make it like he was a problem for Kobe, but I didn't see that. I didn't see it, right? LeBron didn't have a Raja Bell. LeBron didn't have a motherfucker that came and said, I'm about to shut him down. Not until this Dylan Brooks nigga came in. You seen how that ended. He said they always say Kobe is harder to guard. Let's deal with mathematics. Kobe's 6'6", let's say 215 or some shit like that, right? Let's say, 6'6", 200 something pounds. LeBron James is 6'9" or 6'8", 260 or something like that. You're going to get tired of fucking pushing around and getting pushed around by this motherfucker 260. And that's just the truth. He said Luol Deng had LeBron on lock. That's false. LeBron ain't never been locked up. He said with no moves, though. Whatever you want to say, LeBron played north and south and shit like that. He's the all-time leading scorer. Right? End of story. He said he not 260. How much do the nigga weigh? 250? How much do he weigh? Nobody ever locked LeBron. He said he was definitely 260. I seen him when he was in Miami. So you take bully ball over technical skill. Bully ball wins. Bully ball equates into a high field goal percentage shot. Field goal percentage. Go look at that. See who got a better field goal percentage between LeBron James and all of those other guys and shit. Somebody just said LeBron about 270. That's almost 300 pounds. That's a 300-pound basketball player. It's a lot of motherfucking, man, you got to bring ass to stop him, man. And ain't nobody ever did it. They said low-key he might be 6'10". Subscribe to the channel, Hip Hop, Sports, and Fashion. You already know. Al Profit. I'm elated to be the person to bust you stealing, and I hope you get a copyright violation. I believe Kobe, through hard work and shit like that, he grew into who he ended up being. But when he first came into the league, Ray Allen was better than him when he first came into the league. That's the truth. Ray Allen came into the league killing. He did. I think the Knicks will make it to the playoffs. I'm going for the Knicks in the East. I've always supported the Knicks in the East since the Starks era. Jalen Brunson, the best point guard in the league. Yeah, I think he carrying it. Yeah, definitely. I think he acts more as a point guard than Steph Curry and shit. Kevin Durant just said Steph Curry is the best point guard ever. He's not. He's the best shooting point guard ever, but he's not the best point guard ever. Magic is. Paris, what up? He said Hardaway was better than Kobe in the beginning. He said, out of all the jerseys behind me, who taking the last shot? I'm going to get a ball to Dirk Nowitzki. No. I'm going to get a ball to Kareem or Dirk. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Dirk. He said Dirk over Vince Carter. It's funny that you mentioned Vince because that's the first person that I chose. I looked overall out of all of them. Kobe's behind me. I don't know. I forgot. Kobe's behind me. I'm going to get a rock to Kobe. I'm going to get a rock to Kobe. That's Chris Webber rookie joint. I'm giving it to Kobe. Yeah, I forgot he was back there. That's his high school joint. But yeah, Kobe, hands down. Mark Aguirre. Subscribe to the channel. This is your first time in a live stream and shit. Y'all see I'm versatile. This can go in any type of direction. He said you had it first time. Right the first time. Nah, I'm going to give it to Kobe because Kobe is going to, if Kobe don't get the bucket, he going to get to the line, which is important. You get both of those out of Kobe. Anyway, I just had to come here and make sure that we was all on the same page on this Al Profit situation. He said, what did Al Profit do? He's a thief. He's a thief. We should start looking into other pieces that he's published recently since he's been getting high. He said, I think Kyrie is better than Magic and Steph. You out of your damn mind. Ain't no point guard better than Magic. I've been watching basketball from Magic on, and wasn't nobody before him better than him. It's never been never, not even close, not even close. You had to watch, you had to be there. You know what I'm saying? The name that they gave him, appropriately titled, like that was the most perfect name for him. You want a half court shot? Magic. You want a buzzer beater? Magic. Alley-oop? Magic. Just something miraculous? Magic. For real. He said Mark Price over Steve Nash. That's kind of even. Mark Price played in a tougher generation. Steve Nash probably can get to the bucket a little bit better. But Mark Price is fire. Gully, I enjoyed your movie, Cream, especially when you went off on your girl that gave you the phone. You can't even compare Kyrie to Magic. Magic Johnson is 6'9". He said KJ over Price. That's a great comparison. That's a great comparison. Both of them niggas is better than John Stockton. Isaiah can do everything Magic can do, but was a better shooter. Talk about the Super Bowl. I was going with the 49ers. I was going for the 49ers, man. It was a good game. Real good game. Shout out to McDuffie, number 22. He was making plays for Kansas City. Kansas City got some nice D-backs, man. Both teams deserve to be in that Super Bowl. The NFC and the AFC was represented correctly. It's fucked up how they went out, man. If you think about it, all they had to do was stop them one more time, and it was gonna go to overtime. They was gonna have to. It was only 9 seconds left or something like that. They was gonna have to kick the field goal, which would have tied the game. They had to stick them niggas one more time. Somebody blew coverage. Somebody blew it, man. Them niggas supposed to get a penalty before they went out like that. He said that blocked extra point killed the 49ers. All of Stockton's assists was to Karl Malone, predominantly. You see after Karl Malone and when Malone left or whatever, I don't know who retired first. I know that Stockton never played on his own with nobody else. When Kobe came in the league, he used to try and play like Eddie Jones. EJ was his mentor. The turnover on the punt, yeah. When it hit boy leg, that was some fluke shit right there. Ooh-wee. That was some fluke shit right there. Special teams. Nigga got hit with the ball. He said the Niners not knowing the overtime rules hurt them. Mark Price is a better shooter than Rod Strickland, scored more points. He said it was rigged. It was a good one. He said Mahomes was screaming on his teammates like a dark-skinned nigga. That's called leading. That's called leading. Kells jacked up the coach. A black athlete wouldn't have been able to. That was basically an assault on camera. Black athlete wouldn't have never been able to do that. We're going to see if they penalize him in this upcoming season. Because it's embarrassing. I wish D Rose never would have got hurt. He would have punished Magic too. Yeah, right. Too small. I'm up out of here, man. I made my point, man. Make sure y'all be aware of people who come in with original content, man. We in front of y'all. We in front of the camera. Y'all get to examine everything to get up. Y'all get to examine everything that's uploaded to these channels. Make sure y'all critique this shit correctly. And when a motherfucker stealing, point that shit out and unsubscribe. Peace.